आणि सदाकाल आमेन.
Well, thank you, Father. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to take a few seconds of silence for the dearly departed souls that left our beautiful island of Divar in the last year. So if we could ask you to please join us in a few seconds of silence. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And with that, I would now like to call upon the president of the Piedad Youth Association to please officially declare Bondera open. Please make some noise for our president and yours, Savio Montero.
I, Savio Montero, president of Piedad Youth Association, declare Bondera 2024 open.
And let's not just give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. We need to give Bondera 2024 a big round of applause. Here we go with the Bondera anthem.
Hey, 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 Viva Bondera! Ho, 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 ho! Hey, 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 hey! Sokari fantyar आवाज मुजगांचो उर्बेन बोलला आज लोक दिवाडेचो कोणसाचेर आशीर्वाद घेवन देवाचो खोशेन सारतात दीस गांवच्या फेस्ताचो बोंदेरांचे फेस्त आखे गोंय गाजयता गांवची जाणटी नेणटी गोंयचे नाच नाचोता बोंदेरांचे फेस्त आखे गोंय गाजयता गांवची जाणटी नेणटी गोंयचे नाच नाचोता आदी शेताचे मेरेर बावटे लाई पोटाशी घेऊन बावट्याचेर मारी मुजगां लावून गोरगोरांनी बेट कोरी अन्ना पुढे खाऊन मोजेन दिसारी बोंदेरांचे फेस्त आखे गोंय गाजयता गांवची जाणटी नेणटी गोंयचे नाच नाचोता बोंदेरांचे फेस्त आखे गोंय गाजयता गांवची जाणटी नेणटी गोंयचे नाच नाचोता सांजेच्या वेळार गांवान बोबाव वडलो एकटो लोक गोंयचो तसोच बायलो हांसून नाचून गांवन सारता दिसको आयचो सोदांचो वयर दवर बावडो बोंदेरांचो बोंदेरांचे फेस्त आखे गोंय गाजयता गांवची जाणटी नेणटी गोंयचे नाच नाचोता बोंदेरांचे फेस्त आखे गोंय गाजयता गांवची जाणटी नेणटी गोंयचे नाच नाचोता बोंदेरांचे फेस्त आखे गोंय गाजयता गांवची जाणटी नेणटी गोंयचे नाच नाचोता बोंदेरांचे फेस्त आखे गोंय गाजयता गांवची जाणटी नेणटी गोंयचे नाच नाचोता.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you can tell from that beautiful clip that was part of our anthem, There's a lot that goes into every Bondera Fest that is held annually. So a big round of applause for everyone who put that video together, that anthem together, and for everybody that was videographed as part of the previous Bondera efforts. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get on to the moment we've all been waiting for, which is to officially kickstart Bondera 2024 in its beautiful 40th year already. So please make some noise as we proudly present the Flag March. Here they come with the brass band.
GA07K 3625 needs to be moved. What car is it? Swift. Grey Swift. Okay, Grey Swift GA07K 3625. Okay.
Can I announce it over this? As the flag march and the brass band make their way to the center, I would like to request the owner of a Grey Swift number GA07K3625 to kindly please go and move your car, otherwise it will be towed away by the police. Again, with the owner of a car, a Grey Swift registered GA07K3625, kindly go and move your car, otherwise it will be towed away by the police. Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as the flag march comes your way, please give them applause. Clap in time to the beat of the brass band. They've been here and waiting and ready to go for so long, standing ever so patiently in the rain. So please, if you aren't holding a device in your hand, put your hands together and clap to the beat. Let's go. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let's see clap to the beat of the brass band. Clap, 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 let's go. They look so good. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our flag march and the amazing brass band. Give them a round of applause, please. Thank you very much, gents. We have a rite of passage to do with the flags. Back in the day, the flags were used to demarcate different lands and properties across Divar Island. But once a year, they unite for our beautiful festival of BONDERAM, the traditional flag festival of Divar Island. Right, ladies and gentlemen, one more time, can we please have a big round of applause for our brass band and our flag bearers as well. One more time, give it up for them. It's not too much to ask. They've been doing this for so long and entertaining us year after year. With that, we're going to now move on to our fancy dress and our fancy dress competition and parade. But we want to say thank you to the brass band and the flag bearers as well. I want to quickly introduce our judges to you. We're joined by 4 of them here today, starting with Siddesh Balaji Gaunikar, who is a passionate animation and graphics designer who has worked in the animation industry for over 30 years. The accolades he has to his name are too long to list, but he's a writer, he's a designer, he's an animator, he's worked with Walt Disney, Universal Pictures, to name a few, and he's judged tons of competitions across the state. So we're so happy to have him here. Please give him a big round of applause. Siddesh Balaji Gaunikar. We also have with us here today Kevin DeMello, who is said to live and breathe cinema. He's an actor, a singer, a dancer. He's worked in multiple films, whether it's Marathi, English, Hindi. He's also done a ton of Konkani films, like Just a Minute, Good. He's also played the lead role for the famous movie O Maria. He's acted alongside Jackie Shroff, Anushka Sharma, and he's also sung alongside Remo. So we're really happy to have him here. Please give him a big round of applause. Kevin DeMello. Thank you. We also have with us here today a household name for dance, not only in Goa, but across the world. I'm talking about none other than David Furtado, and DFDA is his dance academy. He's the first name that comes to mind when looking for Goa-based choreographers. And he was the official choreographer for famous shows like Splitsvilla, Captain Shack on MTV. He's worked with the top actors and Bollywood singers, and the only Goan choreographer who has conducted dance workshops all around India. He's won many prizes, many accolades. Again, too many to list because we're running short on time. But he's here, and he's also celebrating his birthday with us here today. So ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving him a big round of applause. David Furtado. He actually didn't want me to say that, but we couldn't miss it. He's here on his birthday. Last but in no way the least, the prettiest of the lot. It is one of Goa's most popular singers and an ambassadress of Goan music. She's represented Goa at innumerable music festivals around the world. I'm talking about none other than someone I absolutely love and adore, Lulu Fortes, who's here with us today. She's got lots to her name. Besides the regular Goan songs and mandos and litanies, her repertoire includes jazz standards and pop songs too. Lulu, along with her husband Philippe, were the first to have started their own folk troupe in South Goa. She, of course, has judged several singing competitions internationally, in India and, of course, in Goa. And she has been best complimented as the only person who revived Chris Perry's songs. She's also performed and recorded with the late Chris Perry. So, ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for our lady judge, Lulu Fortes. One more time for all our 4 judges who are there in the back. Can we have a thundering round of applause, please? Thank you very much. And with that, we're going to get started with our fancy dress competition. But one more time, we want to say thank you to the brass band and the flag bearers. You guys look absolutely amazing. Thank you very much for being here today. We're going to clear this space for our fancy dress competition. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please clap in time to the beat that the beautiful brass band presents. Viva Bondera, everybody! Bondera 2024. As our flag bearers and our brass band pass you by, please give them a round of applause. It's not too much to ask for. And clap in time to the beat. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we want to move things along because the rain did delay us a little bit. So we're going to start with the junior category of our fancy dress competition, calling on all our participants to please line up over here. And we're going to start with junior category number 1, Anisha Parab. Anisha, can we have you here, please? Do we have Anisha here? All right. All right, Anisha, very quickly, do you have something to say? Oh, there's a whole part to her outfit. All right, my apologies. That's bigger than her. Just to let all the participants know that you have 30 seconds to give us a little bit of an introduction and say whatever lines you've practiced. All right, Anisha?
तुमका सगळ्या माय मोगाचो होकार हाव गोयचो एक शेतकार हाव शेतार काम करता पावसाच्या कुडकुड्यात वतान घाम येवन भात पिकयता म्हणून म्हाका म्हणतात अन्नदाता आय शिकलेल्या भुरग्याक शेतान काम करपाक लाज दिसता पूण एक लक्षात दवरात शेती आमचो पिढीडात धंदो म्हाका डॉक्टर जावपाचें ना म्हाका ॲडवोकेट जावपाचें ना म्हाका शेतकार जावंक जाय द कंट्री विदाउट फार्मर is like a tree without fruit. Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan.
All right, give it up for our little Goan farmer. Thank you, Anisha. Moving on to our next contestant, Elijah Pereira. Give him a round of applause too. This is contestant J2.
Viva Bondera, Viva Divar, Viva Goan. My name is Master Elijah. My name is Elijah Pereira, and I'm Goa's gladiator. Better beware. Goa is blessed with beautiful flora and fauna. Satari to Teswadi, bear name to Kankona. But Goa's nature is losing its charm. Our greed is causing so much harm. Cutting down trees and wrongly filled the land. Do we care about the creation of God's hand? How sadly, our future does not look so bright. It's time we save Goa with all our might. Let's start from our neighborhood. Let's start anew. I love my Goa and so should you. Thank you. Viva Bonderam! Cheers!
Give it up for Goa's gladiator, ladies and gentlemen. All right, judges, we're moving on to our third contestant in the junior category, Miss Jonali DeMello.
माझे नाव जॉनली वलांका मेलो हांव दिवाळेची शेतकार जाणाय तुम्ही सगळी हावटी पडून शेतां सगळी बुडल्या आनी कोण शेतां रंग सोदना मागता त्या पासत जी शेतां ती रोयची आनी सुफोल जावंक गोड दोशी करचे आतां वयता आतांच शेतान साकून येयला भुरगीं म्हाका रावता देव बरें करूं विवा पिवाये विवा बोंडेराम.
All right, give it up for Shetkanti. Let's give her a round of applause. Thank you, Jonali. Moving on to contestant number J4, Marianne Jasmine Marquez.
Hey man, you think we girls are good for nothing? I prove you wrong. I worked hard to make my dream come true. I am Dr. Marianne Marquez. I serve God in men. Just want to tell you, we girls are not less than boys. We also can bring name fame to our nation. So girls, study hard, fulfill your dreams and make your parents proud. Girls are not toys. Respect us and treat us with love and care. My message to you all, we girls are not 10 sons, but we are equal to 10 sons.
All right, give it up for our Dr. Marianne, please. Thank you very much. And with that, we're moving on to contestant number 5, Muriel Marquez. Please give her a round of applause.
I am Mother Nature. Hey you people, see what you have done to me. This is my green happy side. Ha ha ha. This is my brown sad sad. This is the cause of your greed and destruction towards nature. This can be the cause of your love and care towards nature. So you choose what you want. Fresh free oxygen from the nature or paid oxygen from the hospital. Remember, nature gives us our need. Don't use it for our greed. God gave us green, let us keep it clean. Save nature for our future. Thank you. Viva Bondera. Enjoy Bondera.
A round of applause, please, for Mother Nature. With that, we're going to move on to contestant number 6, Reyansh Navelkar. Come on up.
माझे नाव रेयांश रुपेश नवेलकर. आयज हांव शेतकार जाला. हय हय हांवूच थंड जातो. कसो म्हणल्यार पळय, गोंयकारांक तर शीतकडी जायत. हांव शेतान भात उगयता म्हणूनच तुमकां जेवपा मेवता. भात पिकोवपाक म्हाका उदक लागता म्हणून दर वर्सा हांव पावसाक खापयता. यो रे पावसा पयशे दिता तुका. यो रे पावसा पयशे दिता तुका. पूण आतां कितें पळयतलो, पावसान तर सावाडूच घेतला. अंदू वर्साची पिकांची तर नाशाडीच केला. म्हाका शी वत पावसाची पर्वा ना. म्हागेलें काम चालूच उरता. पूण आतां मानाय कामेऱ्या मेळपाक कुस्तार जाला. ऋतुचक्रूय बदलत आसता. आमी शेतकार गरिबाचे गरीबूच उरला. पूण आतां सरकारान मातशें आमचें लक्ष दिल्यार कितेंय जावं येता. जय, कारण तुमकां खबर आसा, शेतकाराची उदरगत म्हणल्यार देशाची उदरगत. जय जवान, जय किसान. देव बरें दीस दिवं. विवा बोंडेरा.
Give it up for our farmer, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we're moving on to contestant number 7 right now. I'd like to call on Arohi Bhosle. Please come on up, Arohi. Oh, she's not here. All right, judges, please note our contestant number 7 is not present right now. We're moving on to contestant J8, Shania Vaigankar. Please give her a round of applause.
Shania Sarvesh Aingankar. I haven't taje नुसतं आडला वांगडे आडला ताल्ले आडला सुंगटा आडला वेल्ली आडला किदें ताजे आसा काय म्हणटा हय एकदम फडफडीत आसा पण एक सांगता दर्यान वच कचरो उडोवं नाका नाल्यार तुमकां ताजे नुस्तें घालतले बरें चलया.
Give it up for Anustika, please. A big round of applause. Thank you, Shania. With that, we're moving on to contestant J9, Angel D'Souza.
हांव झाडां पानाचो दोतोर लोक म्हाका गांवठी दोतोर म्हूण वळखतात कामीण जाल्यार हांव तुमकां आसाळ्याचें वखद दितां कोणाक थंडी जोर आयल्यार हांव कुजमेत कोडोवन दितां कोणाचो हात पाय दुखल्यार हांव तुमकां रगताड्याची साल काडून दितां कोणाक डायबेटी कॅन्सर हार्ट अटॅक जाल्यार हांव तुमकां लक्ष्मी तारू हें वखद शिजोवन पिवपाक दितां आमचें रगत साफ करून किरायतें पिवपाक दितां UK, अमेरिका ह्या गांवांतलो लोक म्हाजी वखदां विकत्यो घेवपाक येता दिवाडेच्या गांवांत 24 वरां दोतोर ना पूण गांवठी दोतोर 24 वरां आसता आयज दिवाडे बोनेरा हांव म्हाज्यो वखदां विकपाक आयला म्हाजी वखदां एकदम बरी पिवपाची गरज ना देव बरें करूं विवा बोनेरा विवा दिवाडकार.
Give it up for our doctor. Thank you, Angel. Moving on to contestant number J10, Messiah D'Souza. Please come on up.
Hi friends, my name is Messiah Noyer D'Souza. I am 7 years old, Mr. Baker. I am all the way from London and I bake delicious cakes, cookies and bread. I got some for you all to taste. May you all have some.
All right, thank you very much. Make some noise for our little baker and chef, Messiah. Last but in no way the least, I think the judges need some of those goodies. But we're going to move on to contestant number J11. And I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Eli Picardo, please come on up. J11? All right, we don't have J11. We're going to call on all the contestants to give us one more round of all their costumes, please. Can we have a little bit of music for the kids? One quick round so that the judges can have one last look at all of our contestants. If we could just have you line up here. All right, is everybody here? We don't have all of our contestants. Okay, guys, come in front. Come in front. Come this side. Come this side. Elijah, come this side. Okay, perfect. I think we are missing a few contestants because they've been waiting for so long with the rain, but one more time, can we have a round of applause for all of our junior contestants? That was amazing. Judges, please note that contestant number 7 and contestant number 11 were not present. Thank you. All right, thank you, kids. With that, it is time to move on to the senior category now. We're now moving on to the All Goa Fancy Dress Competition in the senior category right here at BONDERAM 2024. And I'd like to have all of the contestants to please come up and line up on this side, and we'll call you out as per your number. Starting with S1, Felix Rodriguez. Again, contestants, please note 30 seconds is what you have to talk us through.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we were born there firstly, and here I am living in a small house in harmony. Save Goa. You might have seen that destroying Goa with cutting the trees and destroying the hills. We should not face like Wayanad, Kerala. So we are here to celebrate the BONDERAM of Divar Island, and we wish you very happy BONDERAM. Take care and bye for now.
All right, give it up for Felix Rodriguez, everybody. Thank you for that. Up next, we're calling on our senior category 2, participant number 2, Propercia Fernandez. Give her a round of applause, please.
हांव आतां पळय बोरे घेवन येयलां. आदल्या तेंपार जो सदांच विकूंक येताले सगळीं आनी आमकां आमची मायपाय बसयतालीं पळोवपाक हे बोरे येता काय म्हूण, आनी आमी सांगूंक वयतालीं मायपाक येयले येयले घे 8 आणे 4 आणे एक बरो आसलेलो. आतां कितें काय म्हणल्यार गॅस येयल्या, गॅसार रांदता, इलेक्ट्रीक तें येयलां तेजेर रांदता, बेगीन जावंक जाय म्हूण फास्ट फास्ट. आतांची कोण एक पेज घेवंक सोदिना आपल्या आंगार. देखून हांव आतां दिवारच्या लोकांक घेवन येयलां हो येदो व्हडलो बरो जायतो उगत जालो म्हाज्या माथ्यार आहा. कोणाक जाय जाल्यार तो आतां घेवचो. थँक्यू. विवा विवा दिवारकार. गुड.
All right, thank you, Propercia Fernandez. S2. All right, moving on to our participant number 3, Kitty Rodriguez.
हांव एक फुटबॉल प्लेयर. हांव आगासी. म्हजें नांव FC गोवाचो प्लेयर. हांव सगळ्या गेमी खेळोंक वयता. हांव आमचे गेमी आमी वेतालीं पूण हारनासलीं. सगळ्याक जिखोन आमी कपां घेवन येता आनी आमी लॉजेनांत खेळपाक. आमी सगळ्याक खेळपाक हुशार एकदम. कामिलो हांव. थँक्यू.
All right, thank you, Kitty Rodriguez. S3, judges, please note. Moving on to our participant number 4, Evit Dias. Please give her a round of applause.
Today I am dressed as a tribal Indian woman from Assam. This is the traditional dress of Assam. It's called Manika. It got a 3-piece suit, a lehenga, a blouse, and a padar. Today, I would like to thank all the young people of Divar. Don't forget your tradition. Use it for a better living. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Evit Dias. And before we move on to our next contestant, we just want to welcome to BONDERAM 2024 the GTDC Managing Director, Mr. Sunil Anchipaka. Thank you so much for joining us here today, sir, and welcome to BONDERAM 2024. Moving on to senior category, contestant number S5. Make some noise for Big John.
Ailo, Master Ailo, atanso poder. तुमच्या मुखार जॉन पिंटो घेवन आयला. आतां सांगचें म्हणल्यार ते पोदेर मेले आनी ते उणे काबार जाले अशी एक आदल्याची म्हण आसा. पूण ती म्हाका दिसता मातशी चुकीची आसा, कित्याक हांव तुमच्या आयलां घेवन हें म्हजें डिस्क्रिप्शन आतां म्हज्या माथ्यार आसा ती पाटी सुरीन बोल्लेली, तसोच आतां आसा हो दांडो हो रस्त्यार पडलो म्हणटच म्हजे कस्टमर वो म्हजें गिरायक येता आनी पोतयो घेवन लुकटाच्यो आपले पांव वता. ताका लागून हांव पयशांनी खूब गिरेस्त जाला. म्हाका दिसता ह्या दिसांनी कोणूच हें काम करूंक सोदिना, ताका लागून हांव हें काम करतां. आनी म्हजो एकूच हेतू आसा, ह्या बोंदेरांक म्हजी एक मॅसेज वो संदेश आसा, कश्ट करात आनी पोट भरात, हीच ह्या पोदेराची गॅरंटी. थँक यू.
All right, give it up for Big John, everybody. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to ask all of our contestants to please come form a line and stand right in front for the judges to give you one last look and take a decision on their scores. Five contestants in the senior category, and here they are. All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. In the senior category of our fancy dress competition, thank you very much and all the very best. With that, ladies and gentlemen, can we have a round of applause for all of our contestants in both the categories? All right, with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap up our fancy dress competition and let the judges do what they are here to do, which is rate all of our fancy dress contestants and participants and then give us their scores in just a little bit. But right now, of course, we're going to shift focus to the pathway that comes all the way from the top to the bottom of the hill. We're going to be starting our float parade in just a bit. Once again, we want to extend a very, very warm welcome on behalf of the organizing committee and the entire team behind the Piedad Youth Association. From the president, the members of the PYA, we'd like to extend a warm welcome to Shri Govind Gaude, Honorable Minister of Art and Culture, and once again, Mr. Sunil Anchipaka, IAS Director of Tourism, and of course, MD of the GTDC Goa. Thank you for joining us here today, sir. And we are so happy you're here with us. Right now, it's time to shift focus to that beautiful pathway, what we call our runway for the float parade. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to begin Bondera 2024 and the official float parade. Here they come. We're going to start our float parade with the beautiful float from Vitoje. Let's give them a round of applause, please.
शेणातलो किडो शेणातूच उरोना ही म्हणणी आमी सोगोट आयकोन जाणा. तशीच इंग्लिशूय भाशेन एक म्हणणी आसा, डोंट जज द बूक बाय इट्स कवर. वय, जायते पावटी आमी दुसऱ्यांक सोगयल्या नदरेन पळयतात. सोगलीं आमी एकाच देवाची रोस ना म्हूण कित्याक विसरतात? जाती काती देवान करूंक ना, बोगोर मनशान. भेदभाव देवान करूंक ना, वय, बोगोर मनशान. तर असलोच भेदभाव जात कात मनान दवरी नासतना आमी विटोजे तुमच्या मुखार घेवन आयल्या माराचे कोस्ट. कशे भाशेन तांणी कोस्ट करून आपल्या भुरग्यांक वयर काडले आनी व्हड मनीस गेले ते पळयात. तर विटोजे दाखयतात कोस्ट करून व्हड जाले.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Vittoze. Brilliantly well done. Now, before we move on to our next float, ladies and gentlemen, we just want to say, for those of you that have just joined us, good evening and welcome to Goa's biggest monsoon festival. And the monsoon truly proving that it's here with us as we celebrate the 40th year of Bondera. This is Bondera 2024. We're now moving on to our next float parade. This coming our way from Jingle Bells.
आम्ही गोंयकार म्हणटोच आमच्या जेवणाचें खाशेलपण शीत कोळी आनी नुस्तें.
जोरी नुस्तें आमची बोशीर ना जाल्यार आमचो जीव जाता आबालार.
आमकां सोगोट गोंयकारांक नुस्तें जाय. सोगोट गोंयकारांक नुस्त्याची वडवी काय.
तर हें नुस्तें आमकां खूंय मेळटा काय? वोय दोयऱ्यांत.
पूण तें दोरयांतलें नुस्तें आमचे बोशेर कशें पडटा काय? दोरयांतलें नुस्तें आमचे बोशेर पडूंक कितल्या जाणांचो म्हूण आत आसा काय?
कोण कोण मिनोती करता काय? हें सगळेंच तुमकां दाखोवंक आमी जिंगल बेल्स तुमच्या मुखार दवरता.
दोरयांतलें नुस्तें आमचे बोशेर.
It's going on. Fine. Like that. Go.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, give them a big round of applause. That was Jingle Bells with that beautiful float. Make some noise! And if we could get you to focus your attention onto our stage here, because the president of the Piedad Youth Association, Savio Montero, has just escorted Shri Goan Varta, our Honorable Minister of Art and Culture, onto the stage. And along with him, we have Mr. Sunil Anchipaka, IAS Director of Tourism and MD GTDC Goa. They're here. Let's give them a warm welcome with a thundering round of applause, please. So happy to have you here with us today, gentlemen. Thank you so much. We're going to welcome you with a little token of welcome and appreciation for joining us here today, starting with Shri Goan Varta. Sir, thank you so much and welcome to BONDERAM 2024. And to Mr. Sunil Anchipaka, thank you so much, sir. Thank you both for joining us and for being part of BONDERAM 2024. With that, I'm going to request Shri Goan Varta to please say a few words.
सगळ्यांक म्हजो मायमोगाचो नमस्कार. पियादाद यूथ एसोसिएशन गेली 40 वर्सां अ फेस्टिवल ज्या फेस्टिवलाची संपूर्ण गोंयांत वाट पळयता तो फेस्टिवल म्हळ्यारूच बोंदेरां. ह्या बोंदेरांच्यो फेस्टिवलांच्यो तुमकां हांव सगळ्यांक उनवणीत परबी भेटयतां. आनी पियादाद यूथ एसोसिएशन हॅज प्रूव्ड दॅट nothing can stop in spite of heavy rainfall. The show must go on. This is the trademark has been shown by the Piedad Youth Association. I am wishing them all the best. All the best to each and every participant who is going to present the best. आणि जे आमचे पारंपरिक जे कल्चर जे आसा, जे आमच्या प्रोफेशनाक धरून आसा, आमचे आजचे यूथ जे आसात, आमचे भुरगे जे आसात, बोंदेरां म्हणल्यार कितें जे मुखावेली शेकडो वर्सां ही परंपरा तशीच उरपाक जाय. आणि ह्याच दृष्टिकोनांतल्यान म्हजे कला आणि सांस्कृतिक संचालनालय त्याच प्रमाणे डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ टुरिझम मोठे आधार दिवपाचो आमचो प्रयत्न आसतलो. परत एकदा सगळे जे व्ह्युअर्स जे आसात, ऑडियन्स जे आसात, तांकां हांव शुभेच्छा व्यक्त करतां. आय विशिंग यू ऑल द बेस्ट. Give the big applause to all the participants who has been created different themes to present the Goan tradition before us. Not only the Goa, not only the India, but world is watching to this Divar island, which is much more beautiful. And the people, your presence has shown and made this Divar island to the international stage. I thank you once again for the organizers and being me as a Minister for Art and Culture. I render all the supports to the BONDERAM Festival, to the Piedad Youth Association. Thank you very much. आणि डिसिप्लिन दवरून आमी हो फेस्टिवल मुखार व्हरोया. आणि परत एकदा तुमकां सगळ्यांक म्हजो मायमोगाचो नमस्कार आणि तुमकां सगळ्यांक म्हाज्यो मायमोगाच्यो शुभेच्छा. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Varta. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, like he said, it happens right here on the beautiful island of Divar. We thank you for the support, sir, from the Department of Art and Culture. And in keeping with this beautiful festival, with all of the culture and the art and the traditions that go with it, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to ask you to please make sure that you keep Divar as clean as possible. There are ample dustbins provided all over. Please, if you have any waste that you need to get rid of, try as much as you can to find a bin that is closest to you, and please dispose of your waste.
जोण एकल्याची कुशालकाय आमच्या त्या घरात
आमची आदली परंपराची वितोल्या पुर्वजां सगळो लोक उमेदीन भाग घेतात तो बाजो फुलोंक जोरान बोंदेराम संवसाराक वाजता व्हडलो मान दिवारकाराक आयज हो दीस जाता करून कातारां लोकांचे पिरे सांगी मेंदी लागोरां बोंदेरां पळोवंक येता दोशी गोंयकारां सगळीं गायकले विवा बोंदेराम ला 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 ला
Divar bolla tegliani
Arte भाषेन शेताच्यो मेऱ्यो बोगतालेत बावट्यांनी
चेडे जोडवाचेर फार सोडटालेत मारून खोडाशिनी
आयज हो दीस जाता करून कातारां लोकांचे बिरे सांगी मेंदी लागोरां बोंदेरां पळोवंक येता सगळीं गोंयकारां सगळीं गायकले विवा बोंदेराम
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, to each and every single one of you joining us here today, we're so thrilled beyond words to see you come join us and celebrate 40 years of Bondera right here on our beautiful island of Divar. So happy to welcome all of you along with your family, your friends, your loved ones. We, of course, are celebrating our 40th year. It's going to be a grand celebration, unlike the ones before and much like the ones before. So just to say good evening and welcome to each and every single one of you. We will be presenting our next float very shortly. Please give us a few minutes. But right now, we want to tell you that what you just witnessed on the screens was, of course, our official Bondera anthem. Such a beautiful one, taken over last year and a couple of years before that. Footage from all the Bonderas that we've celebrated, and of course snippets of our beautiful island. Again, speaking of our beautiful island, please work with us to help keep it clean and green. If you have any waste that you need to dispose of, there are ample dustbins provided around the venue. Please try and locate one that is closest to you and dispose of your waste accordingly. Thank you.
जाणत्यार आवाज मुजगांचो उर्बेन बोल्ला आयज लोक दिवाडेचो पणसांचेर आशिर्वाद घेवन देवाचो खोशेन सारतात दीस गांवच्या फेस्ताचो बोंदेरांचे फेस्त हे गोंय गाजयता गांवची जाणटी नेणटी.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're very proud to present our next float for BONDERAM 2024. Judges, please note, we're moving on to our third float for the evening, and this comes our way from Divar Center.
सगल्यांक तुमकां माये मोगाचो येवकार. दिवार सेंटर तुमचे मुखार दवरता दिवाडेचेर नुस्तेकार. नीज गोंयकार आमचे मोदें एकदम हुशार मोतीन कसलोय धंदो करूंक लोजना. रोकडीच जबाबदारी घेता हातीन. आदल्या तेंपार आमच्या गांवांत पुर्वजांनी मानश्यो बांदल्यो आनी हे मानशे वरवीं नुस्तेकार आपलो उदारपोसण करून आपले जिवीत सारले. तशेंच ह्या नुस्तेकारांची त्रासान आनी कश्टां वरवीं आमकां जेवणाक नुस्तें मेळटा. हो धंदो आनी गोंयची परंपरा सांबाळूंक कश्ट मेहनत करची गरज आसा. तर होच आमचो नुस्त्याचो धंदो फुडें व्हरून ही आमची परंपरा राखूंक होच दिवार सेंटराचो आवंडो.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we don't want to stop the festivities for Divar Center, but we do want to shift our focus and our attention to that stage across the way where we are joined by our chief guest for this evening, Shri Dr. Pramod Sawant, Honorable Chief Minister of Goa, and of course, MLA for the Kumbarjua constituency, Shri Rajesh Faldesai. Let's give them a big round of applause, please. Of course, they're joined there on that dais by the Director of Tourism and MD GTDC Goa, Shri Sunil Anchipaka, and we're also joined by our Sarpanch for Divar, Mr. Mario Pinto, along with the Piedad Youth Association President Savio Montero. We'd like to welcome our guests with a little tribute of welcome, and we're going to present them with a memento and a little token of appreciation for them being here with us today. A round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you. All right, we'd now like to invite our Honorable Chief Minister of Goa, who is also our chief guest, Shri Dr. Pramod Sawant, to please say a few words.
Piedad Youth Association celebrating last for 40 years of BONDERAM. सगळ्यात पयली हांव पिएदाद एसोसिएशन सांचे कॉंग्रेच्युलेट करता. लास्ट 40 वर्सां ट्रेडिशनल फेस्टिवल ऑफ बोंडेरा ते हांगासर सेलिब्रेट करता आनी येदो व्हडलो पावस पडले आसतना सुद्दां येद्या व्हडल्या संख्येन लोक हांगासर बोंडेरा पळोवपा खातीर गोंयभरांतल्यान वेगवेगळे कडल्यान हांगासर आयला. आतां जे सॉंग म्हणटाले त्या सॉंगात ते सरळ सांगताले कितें म्हणून तर आमी दिवार आयलंड आमचे वाचूया, ट्रेडिशनल आमचो नुस्त्या वेवसाय आमी वाचूया. हांव खरोखरूच तांकां भुरग्यांक आनी त्या टोटल फ्लोट जो तांच्यांनी तयार केला तांचे मना पासून अभिनंदन करता. आमी दिवार आयलंड आमच्या खातीर म्हणजे दिवारकारा खातीर वाचोवपा खातीर आमी सदोदीत कार्यरत रावपाची गरज आसा. म्हाका दिसता बोंडेरा फेस्टिवल इज वन ऑफ द ट्रेडिशनल फेस्टिवल जे गोंयांत आमी सेलिब्रेट करता आनी डिजिटली लंडन आनी बाकी सगळ्या कडल्यानूय बी गोंयकार जे आसा पळय न्ही हे स्पेशली बोंडेरा थंय पळयता. त्या खातीर हांव जे व्हर्च्युअली डिजिटली जे पळयता पळय न्ही तांकांय विशींग हॅप्पी बोंडेरा. अँड बोंडेरा दिस इज अ ट्रेडिशनल फेस्टिवल ओन्ली एनी ओन्ली दिवारकार जे आसा पळय न्ही कळयता. आमच्या मदीं आसा आमचो बाब राजेश फळदेसाय, तुमचो लाडको आमदार, which is always supporting for दिवारकार. ओके आणि ताजी एक इच्छा आसा दोनूय आयलंडाच्या मदीं एक ब्रिज करचो. ओके दोनूय आयलंडाच्या मदीं ताजो एक ब्रिज करचो. तो तर दोनूय ब्रिज मागता पण म्हाका दिसता आयलंड जर सेव करतले आसत जाल्यार आयलंड उरपाक जाय आनी ते आयलंड उरपाक जाय आसत जाल्यार ताजी इच्छा जी आहा दोनूय आयलंडाच्या मदीं ब्रिज करचो. डेफिनेटली म्हणजे दिवारकार आनी वाशे हांच्या खातीर तो ब्रिज जो आसा पळय न्ही तो जाता तितके बेगीन आमी घेता सरकाराच्या वतीन तो आमी करतले. हांव एडवोकेट सावियो वीच इज ऑलवेज म्हणजे बोंडेरा फेस्टिवल करपा खातीर यूथ आनी टोटल सगळ्या गांवच्या लोकां खातीर एकठांय हाडटा आनी अशा पद्दतीची ट्रेडिशनल बोंडेरा म्हणजे आमी सातत्यात म्हणटा गोंयकाराचे युनिकनेस आमकां जे दाखोवपाक जाय. गोंयकार कितें म्हणजे नुस्तें आसतलें, शेत आसतलें, ट्रेडिशनल सगळे बिजनेसीस आसतले हे आमी सांबाळपाची गरज आसा. ते जर बिजनेस सांबाळटले आसत जाल्यार अशा पद्दतीच्या ट्रेडिशनल फेस्टिवलांतल्यानय लोकां समोर ते आमी हाडचे पडटले. म्हाका दिसता आमच्या टुरिजम डिपार्टमेंटान आमचो डायरेक्टर ऑफ टुरिजम सुनील पंचू हांगासर आसा. तेणे ऑलवेज म्हणजे जो फुल्ली सपोर्ट ह्या फेस्टिवला खातीर केला. कायमचो एज अ टुरिजम एक्टिविटी आनी गोंयचे टुरिजम प्रमोट करपा खातीर हाज्याय फुडें अशाच पद्दतीची स्पॉन्सरशीप ह्या बोंडेराच्या उत्सवा खातीर बोंडेराच्या फेस्टिवला खातीर आमी दितले. हांव पळयता की ल्हान ल्हान भुरग्यां पासून व्हडा पर्यंत म्हणजे दिवार आयलंडा वयलो प्रत्येक मनीस ह्या बोंडेराच्या हिंदू आसतलो, क्रिश्चन आसतलो, मुस्लीम आसतलो, सगळे जाण आमी दाखयता आमची युनिटी, आमी दाखयता आमचो एकचार. होच एक्सार मेंटेन दवरपा खातीर म्हाका दिसता बोनेरा फेस्टिवल्स हे खूब मोठ्या प्रमाणात सेलिब्रेट जावपाक जाय आनी ती त्याच पद्दतीन जाता. लास्ट 40 वर्सां इतक्या मोठ्या प्रमाणात हे फेस्टिवल हांगासर जाता म्हणून तर सरकार अशा पद्दतीच्या फेस्टिवलाक आमी तेंको दिता. हांव परत एकदां हांव सगळे जे फ्लोट्स धांवपाचे आसा प्रत्येक फ्लोट हो एका पेक्षा एक चड बरो आसा. त्या सगळ्यांक हांव बेस्ट विशीस दिता आनी परत एकदां हांव हॅप्पी बोनेरा फेस्टिवल टू ईच एंड एवरी वन दिवारकार आनी जितके पळोवपाक आयिल्ले आसा तांच्याय खातीर हांव खरोखरूच खोस भोगता आनी तुमकां सगळो तेंको आनी तुमकां सपोर्ट सरकाराचो सातत्यात उरतलो. इतकेच सांगता आनी म्हजी 2 उतरां सोंपयता. देव बरें करूं.
Well, thank you so very much, sir. Once again, to our chief guest, Shri Dr. Pramod Sawant, a big heartfelt thank you for gracing us with your presence. And we want to just tell Divar Center, we're going to restart your track for one last time to help you finish your float. So, ladies and gentlemen, please, thank you once again to our All right, ladies and gentlemen, can we please have a big round of applause for Divar Center and their beautiful float. Thank you so, so very much. Once again, we want to welcome everybody who has joined us since we last began. And we want to say good evening and welcome to Goa's biggest monsoon festival. Of course, part of the rains, it's part of us, and we are part of the monsoons. BONDERAM 2024 celebrating its 40th year. And ladies and gentlemen, we are now presenting our next beautiful float. Please put your hands together and make some noise for Romantic.
गोंयची शीत कोडी नुस्तें नासतना आमचें पोट भरोना. शीत मेळपाक शेतकार कोश्ट करून आपलें शेत रोयता पावसाच्या तेंपार. पावस आमकां चड गरजेचो. पावसान जोगलान गोड गोड मारता, बेबे रोडटा, गोडाल्यो, रेनबो आनी सगळेंच पांचवें चार दिसता. खेरीत पावसाच्या तेंपार आमी फूल वयतात ती सांजवांव, सांगोड, मार्सेलान चिक्कल कालो आनी आमची ही दिवाडेची बोंदेरां. पावसाच्या तेंपारूच आमकां मेळटा कोंगे, ओळमी, तोशी, गांवठी गोसाळीं, बांदार भेंडे, ताळकू ओतेर्री आनी हेर भाजी. खास पावसान खेळटात ते खेळ गोड्ड्यांनी आनी कबड्डी. पावसान भिजून थोणाय लागतोच. बरी लागता गरम गरम भजी आनी कडक चाय. हे सगळे मोनान हाडून आमी रोमॅन्टीक दाखयता कितें घडटा तें पावसाच्या तेंपार. Giving due respect to the hard-working farmer, let us value the importance of rain and enjoy this magical, colorful monsoon, saying Viva BONDERAM!
Pausacea तेंपार काय बरें दिसता. जून जुलय ऑगस्ट आमी पावसांत भिजता. मोगे गोडाळ्यो हळदी दिसता. भुरगीं उदकांत पेपर बोटी सोडटा. गोड गोड जोगळा मारता. शेतांत बेबे रोडटा. शेतांत शेतकामती आपली शेतां कोसता. सांजाव सोंगोड आसता. पग मारून आमी नाचता. ऑगस्टांत दिवारची बोंदेरां नाचता. रस्त्यार फोडकुलां उडटा पेटकुलां. पावसाच्या तेंपार फुलोवया बोंदेरां. रस्त्यार फोडकुलां उडटा पेटकुलां. पावसाच्या तेंपार फुलोवया बोंदेरां. पावस येतोच बेबे शेतांत धांवता. मोर आपली पागां फुलोवन खोशेन खेळटा. भुरगीं सोत्री घेवन इश्कोलाक वेता. मार्सेलांची कोल काल्ल्याक लोक रेबेल लावता. गोड गोड जोगळां मारता. शेतांत बेबे रोडटा. शेतांत शेतकामती आपली शेतां कोसता. सांजाव सोंगोड आसता. पग मारून आमी नाचता. ऑगस्टांत दिवारची बोंदेरां नाचता. रस्त्यार शेतान बेबे रोडटा शेतान शेत कामती आपली शेतां गोंसा सांजाव सोंगोड आसता पप मारून आमी नाचता आगोस्ता दिवारची बोंदेरां आसता रस्त्यार कोण फुलां उडटा बेब फुलां पावसाच्या तेंपार फुलोया बोंदेरां रस्त्यार कोण फुलां उडटा बेब फुलां पावसाच्या तेंपार फुलोया बोंदेरां पावसाच्या तेंपार पाचवेचा दिसता तेरी ताळतू भाजी आसता भुरगे गोठल्यांनी खेळो गोडे मेजता चुलीर कोंबड्याचा ना पातोळ्यो शिजता गोड गोड जोगळां मारता शेतांत बेबे रोडटा शेतांत शेत कामती आपली शेतां गोंसा सांजाव सोगोड आसता पप मारून आमी नाचता आगोस्ता दिवारची बोंदेरां आसता रस्त्यार कोण फुलां उडटा बेब फुलां पावसाच्या तेंपार फुलोया बोंदेरां रस्त्यार कोण फुलां उडटा बेब फुलां पावसाच्या तेंपार फुलोया बोंदेरां पावसाच्या तेंपार काळखुपां आसता सुर्या किरणां मदें रेनबो दिसता दिसकार सिरी गरम भोजी भाजता गरमच्या मिरची बरी रुचीक लागता गोड गोड जोगळां मारता शेतांत बेबे रोडटा शेतांत शेत कामती आपली शेतां गोंसा सांजाव सोगोड आसता पप मारून आमी नाचता आगोस्ता दिवारची बोंदेरां आसता रस्त्यार कोण फुलां उडटा बेब फुलां पावसाच्या तेंपार फुलोया बोंदेरां रस्त्यार कोण फुलां उडटा बेब फुलां पावसाच्या तेंपार फुलोया बोंदेरां विवा बोंदेरां विवा बोंदेरां विवा विवा बोंदेरां पावसाच्या तेंपार काय बरें दिसता जून जुलय ऑगस्ट आमी पावसांत दिसता मोगे गोडाड्यो नीर दिसता भुरगीं उदकांत बेबर बोटी सोडटा गोड गोड जोगळां मारता शेतांत बेबे रोडटा शेतांत शेत कामती आपली शेतां गोंसा सांजाव सोगोड आसता पप मारून आमी नाचता आगोस्ता दिवारची बोंदेरां आसता रस्त्यार कोण फुलां उडटा बेब फुलां पावसाच्या तेंपार फुलोया बोंदेरां रस्त्यार कोण फुलां उडटा बेब फुलां पावसाच्या तेंपार फुलोया बोंदेरां पावसाच्या तेंपार काळीक आसता सूर्या किरणांमध्ये रेनबो दिसता दिसकार सिरी गरम भोजी भाजता गरमच्या मिरची बरी रुचीक लागता गोड जोगला मारता शेतात बेबे रडटा शेतात शेत कामती आपली शेतां गोंजता सांजाव सोगोड आसता पप मारून आमी नाचता आगोस्ता दिवारची बोंदेरां नाचता रस्त्यार फुलकुलां उडटा बेफुलां पावसाच्या तेंपार फुलोवया बोंदेरां रस्त्यार फुलकुलां उडटा बेफुलां पावसाच्या तेंपार फुलोवया बोंदेरां विवा बोंदेरा विवा बोंदेरा विवा विवा बोंदेरा पावसाच्या तेंपार काय बरें दिसता जून जुलय ऑगस्ट आमी पावसांत भिजता मोगे गोडाड्यो अळमी दिसता भुरगीं उदकांत पेपर बोटी सोडटा गोड जोगला मारता शेतात बेबे रडटा शेतात शेत कामती आपली शेतां गोंजता सांजाव सोगोड आसता पप मारून आमी नाचता आगोस्ता दिवारची बोंदेरां नाचता रस्त्यार फुलकुलां उडटा बेफुलां पावसाच्या तेंपार फुलोवया बोंदेरां रस्त्यार फुलकुलां उडटा बेफुलां पावसाच्या तेंपार फुलोवया बोंदेरां हे गोडाळ्यो अळमी दिसता भुरगीं उदकांत पेपर बोटी सोडटा गोड गोड जोगला मारना शेतात बेबे रोडटा शेतात शेत कामती आपली शेतां गोंजा सांजाव समोर आसता पप मारून आमी नाचता आगोस्तान दिवारची बोंदेरां नाचता रस्त्यार फोणकुलां उडटा पेटकुलां पावसाच्या तेंपार फुलोवया बोंदेरां रस्त्यार फोणकुलां उडटा पेटकुलां पावसाच्या तेंपार फुलोवया बोंदेरां पावस येतो ते बेबे शेतान धांवता मोर आपली पाकां फुलोवन खोशेन खेळटा भुरगीं सोत्री घेवन इश्कोलाक वेता मार्सेलांची कोल काल्ल्याक लोक रेब्यान लावता गोड गोड जोगला मारता शेतान बेबे रोडटा शेतान शेत कामती आपली शेतां गोंजा सांजाव सोगोड आसता पप मारून आमी नाचता आगोस्तान दिवारची बोंदेरां नाचता रस्त्यार फोणकुलां उडटा पेटकुलां पावसाच्या तेंपार फुलोवया बोंदेरां रस्त्यार फोणकुलां उडटा पेटकुलां पावसाच्या तेंपार फुलोवया बोंदेरां पावसाच्या तेंपार मजगता दिसता तेरी तळतू बाशी आसता भुरगे गोठ्यांनी
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Romantic. What a brilliant float. All right, judges and everybody present here, just want to remind you that we're moving on to our next float. But once again, Viva Bondera, everybody. Welcome to Bondera 2024. It is an absolute honor and a pleasure to have all of you joining us here. We love all the umbrellas, all of the colors coming through with the raincoats and everything. So glad that you are enjoying the biggest monsoon festival that Goa has to offer. Let's make it a party we won't forget. Moving on to our next float for this evening. Please make some noise for Primero.
आमच्या गांवांत वेगवेगळ्या परंपरीक कार्यां वरवीं आमच्या गांवची संस्कृताय सांबाळल्या. थोडो वावर चड प्रमाणांत चलता जाल्यार दुसरो उण्या प्रमाणांत. पूण ह्या सगळ्या वावरां वरवीं गांवचो लोक एकामेकाची गरज भागयता. आमी प्रिमेरो परतून आनीक एक फावट ह्या वर्सा तुमकां सगल्यांक आमच्या गांवच्या एका खेरीत वाव धंद्याचो वालोर दाखोवंक आयल्या. आदल्या तेंपार आमच्या ह्या माणकुल्या गांवांत आमचे मेणकार व वातीकार बाय लिया परेरा, बाब मिनेझीस आनी बाब जोगलो हांची फामील मेणवाती करून आमची कामां रातच्या वेळार उजवाडान करूंक आमकां आदार दिताले. आमची भुरगीं वात पेटोवन तिच्या उजवाडान शिकतालीं, जेवतालीं. जायतो लोक आंगोण मागूंक आनी फारीक करून तोरेच्या आकाराच्यो वाती वापरताले आदीं. आनी तुमी जाणा त्या तेंपार वाती करूंक मेण खंयचे काडटाले ते? आमच्या दवरण्याच्या कुशीक आंब्याच्या झाडार केल्ल्या मोवा मुसाच्या पोवयेचे. हे मेण काडून वाती कोत्ताले. अशे तरेन सोयंबीक मेणांतल्यान वाती तयार जाताल्यो. पूण आतां सगळें बदलून आमचो हो धंदो वाती परी जोडून काबार जाला. तोरेच्या रंगाच्यो, वासाच्यो आनी आकाराच्यो वाती आतां कारखान्यांनी व्हडल्या प्रमाणान आनी कॅमिकलाचो वापर करून तयार जातात. आनी हे परी आमचें सोयंबीक नातें पोरणें जावन उमटोन पडलां. वातीचो किरीत गूण म्हणल्यार आपूण जळून काळोखांत उजवाड हाडूंक. होच गूण आमी आपणावया आनी संवसार उजवाडीत करुया. मेणकाराच्या वावराचो वालोर करुया आनी होच धंदो आमी परतून चालू करून आमकांच आमी त्या वाती भाशेन जोडोवया आनी ह्या धंद्याची परतून बरी वाड जावंक ह्या विशयाचेर उजवाड घालुया. तशेंच विसरो नासतना आमी पिवायेक बोंदेरां सुरवात केल्ल्या 40 वर्सां बोत्ता हाची परबी दितात आनी आमी आदलो उगडास हाडूंक आनी तें दाखोवंक आदल्या बोंदेरांचे जिंगाट नाचपी पुतले जे जावन आसले आदल्या बोंदेराचें खाशेलपण आमच्या ह्या देखाव्यान दाखयता. विवा बोंदेरा, विवा पिवाये, विवा प्रिमेरो.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, can we have a big round of applause for Primero? All right, with that, we're coming up on our last and final float for this time's Bondera 2024. Stumbling for words because I can't believe we're already at the last one. Time is really flying past us. Now, before we bring on the last float for this evening, I just want to drop a quick reminder that if anyone has worked up an appetite or you're feeling a little thirsty, we have our stall set up serving lots of great food and lots of great drinks as well. There's a bar right here in front of the stage. If you're facing the stage, it's to the right, serving up a mixture of things, so please come and help yourselves. We've also got food by Costa and La Fanza Shawarma serving up some yummy treats up there. With that, ladies and gentlemen, once again, good evening and welcome to Bondera 2024. It is our 40th year. We're so happy to have each and every one of you joining us here this evening. We're proud to present our last and final absolutely amazing floats for the Bondera Float Parade for 2024. Please make some noise. You guessed it right. Modern Stars!
म्हज्या भुरगेपणान बोंदेरा ही एक सादी गोडणी आसली. एक ल्हानशी समोरमणी जाताली. आमच्या शेतांचे देगेर बोंदेरां लावून आमच्या कश्टांचो नमुनो दाखोळ कोत्तालीं. आमच्या शेजाऱ्यां वांगडा मोगान एकठांय येवन आमी ही परब मानयतालीं. इश्टागोतीच्या नातेन देगेर लायलेल्या बोंदेरांचेर फटास मारताले. अशें करून आमचे जमणी कोडले नातें दाखोळ कोत्तालीं.
ही बोंदेरांची सादी संभरमणी पयलीं तावन चालू आसली. ही सादी परंपरा बदलून एक दोबाचीक संभरमणी करूंक PYAचे सोपन आसलें. We started to see more than just flags. We saw a platform to showcase our talents and to bring our community together. वेगवेगळे जाती धर्माचो लोक संस्कृतीक मोलार एकठांय येवन बोंदेरां संभरमता. It's become a melting pot of cultures and generations.
Bondera is more than just a festival. It's now become a movement. आमच्या फुडारा खातीर आमचे दाय सांबाळून दवरपाची गरज आसा. ची खोला माचयेर हाडप, आमचो एकवट राखप आनी फुडले पिळगेक प्रेरणा दिवप हे सगळे ह्या परबे वरवीं घडटा. तेच परी सृश्टी वरवीं आमचो हुस्को परगटूंक आनी लोकांताय पावूंक ही परब आमकां संदी दिता.
Bondera is super fun. Bonderaची उमेद आमी सांबाळूंक आनी जिवाल दवरूंक आमी भास दिता. We love Bondera.
हीच जावन आसा बोंदेराची कोरी उमेद. From its humble beginnings
to the vibrant celebrations we see today. ही बोंदेराची परबे वरवीं आमच्यो समुदायो एकठांय आयल्यो, आमचो एकवट राखलो आनी आमचे पिळगेक प्रेरणा मेळ्ळी. आयज आमी माडान स्टार्स व्हडा अभिमानान ही आमची बोंदेराची यात्रा दाखोवंक हाडटा तुमचे मुखार आमचो फ्लोट बोंदेर तावन बोंदेरा.
As the rain comes down, ladies and gentlemen, let's give Modern Stars a big round of applause for that beautiful parade and that beautiful float that finished off our parade for us today at the 40th celebration of Bondera 2024. With that, can we have a round of applause for all of our participants of the float parade? Let's give it up for all the floats that took part. A round of applause. Make some noise if you can't. Put your hands together. Shout and scream, everybody. Thank you so much. With that, I'd like to call upon our MLA for Kumbarchua constituency, Shri Rajesh Faldesai, to please come and join us on stage, along with our Sarpanch for Divar, Mario Pinto, and our Piedad Youth Association President, Savio Montero. Let's give them a round of applause, please. Thank you for joining us, gentlemen. All right, we're just waiting for our Sarpanch to join us. But as he makes his way over through the rain and the crowds, ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome all of you to please come down and come join us here in front, because the festivities are about to go one notch higher. And I'd like to start this next part of the evening with a welcome speech from our president of the Piedad Youth Association. Make some noise for Savio Montero.
Tumka soglang yokar. On behalf of Piedad Youth Association, I, Savio Montero, President, welcomes to our milestone Bondera celebration. 40 years, what an extraordinary milestone. We have achieved together. Even the rains couldn't dampen our spirits. The show must go on, and it went on. I'm extremely overwhelmed with everyone's support, and I extend my heartfelt gratitude to each and everyone who has passionately poured their hearts into making this year festival truly memorable. Every gesture and contribution, whether small or large, has helped to make this festival what it is today. It has indeed been a privilege for me to be a part of this grand celebration. Bondera, it's a time when we come together as one, even as we enjoy a bit of festival rivalry between wards. The outpouring sense of community has been the cornerstone of our festival. And the committee appreciates the contribution of each and every ward whose heartfelt dedication and enthusiasm has brought the festival to life. Your life for Bondera continues to shine brightly, keeping the Spirit Festival alive and vibrant. To every member of Piedad Youth Association, I'm immensely grateful to. It's you who makes the festival a success. Your collective efforts, unwavering support, stands a testament to what we can achieve together. I extend my warm welcome to our esteemed guest for today on occasion, Shri Pramod Sawant, the Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Ravan Kaunte, Shri Goan Varta, Shri Rajesh Faldesai, and the GDTC MD Sunil, and our other dignitaries. We are honored by your presence here, has elevated our experience to the celebration. To our sponsors, associates, partners, and generous contribution have been a pivotal to our success. To everyone who has greatly appreciated your support and encourage you to continue to do so to keep our cherished festival going throughout the years. Let's keep Goan Karpon united and thriving. Viva Bondera, viva PY.
Let's give it up for the one and only Savio Montero. Please give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. With that, I'm going to call upon members of the Piedad Youth Association to please welcome all of our guests on stage, starting with our MLA, Shri Rajesh Faldesai. We're going to welcome you one more time to the dais. Let's give him a round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen. The support we've received has made this event possible, so we have to thank all of them. We also want to welcome Mr. Priyatari, Sarpanch of Samatij, for joining us here this evening. Let's give her a round of applause, please. Our very own Sarpanch of Divar, Mr. Mario Pinto. A round of applause. Thank you. And last but in no way the least, of course, our president of the Piedad Youth Association, Savio Montero. A small little token. Clarence, very happy to present it. All right. With that, I'm going to call upon our Sarpanch of Divar, Mr. Mario Pinto, to please say a few words.
आमचे मध्ये असा आमचो एमएलए मनेस्त बाब राजेश फलदेसाय, पियदाद यूथ असोसिएशनाचो प्रेसिडेंट एडवोकेट सावियो मोंतेरो आणि मालारची सरपंच बाय सुप्रिया तारी आनी हांगा जमिल्ले म्हज्या भावांनी आनी भयणांनो, 40 वर्सां उहीच गेली आनी 40 वर्सां ज्या प्रेसिडेंटीन बोंदेरा ही फ्लोट परेड स्टार्ट केल्ली ती फामाद जाली आनी दिवार इंटरनॅशनल मॅपार घाली टुरिजमाच्या. सगल्यांक चड करून पियदाद यूथ असोसिएशनाक आयज परबी दिता आनी सावियो गुड शो आनी विवा बोंदेरा, जय हिंद, जय गोवा.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mario Pinto. And with that, last but no way the least, I'm going to ask our MLA for Kumbarjoa constituency, Shri Rajesh Valdesai, to please say a few words.
Viva Bondera! Viva Bondera! Thank you. आयच्या आमच्या पियदाद यूथ असोसिएशन जे बोंदेरांत ऑर्गनायज केल्ल्याक आमच्या मदीं आमचो गोंयचो चीफ मिनिस्टर डॉक्टर प्रमोद सावंत, कारण त्याच बरोबर आमचो गोविंद गावडे सर आर्ट एंड कल्चर मिनिस्टर, तसोच रोहन कवटेबाब आनी IAS ऑफिसर डायरेक्टर टुरिजमाचो आमचो सुनील, म्हाजो मित्र साव मातेचो सरपंच बाब मारियो पिंटो, तशेंच आमचे मालाराचे सरपंच बाय सुप्रिया तारी, म्हाजो मित्र बाब एडवोकेट सावियो जो प्रेसिडेंट ह्या क्लबाचो, त्याच बरोबर तेजी फूल टीम, तसोच म्हाजो मित्र बाब संजय नायक आनी बाकीची तेजी फूल टीम आनी हांगा जमिल्ले म्हाजे सगळे भाव भयणांक म्हाजो माय मोगाचो येवकार. खरोखरच तुमचें अभिनंदन करता. 40 वर्सां, 1, 2, 3 न्हू, 40 वर्सां हो क्लब आमी ही बोंदेरा बनयता, विवा बोंदेरा. खरोखरच तुमचें अभिनंदन सगळे फूल टिमीचें, कारण हो एक चलोवप आनी एक अशें टिकोवन दवरप हें सादारण गोश्ट न्हू. कारण आमचो मुख्यमंत्री फूल पळोवपाक आसलेलो डॉक्टर प्रमोद सावंत, आमचो प्रोग्राम आसलेलो आयज BJP ऑफिसाचें फावंडेशन, पूण आमचो प्रोग्राम सकाळी आसलो 11 तो खंयच्या कारणाक आमचो 4 आनी 4:30 हेच्या मदीं केल्ल्या कारणान लिडर येवपाक आसलेले आमचो डेप्युटी CM मुंबयचो म्हणजे महाराष्ट्राचो फडणवीस सर, तेय येयले. म्हणजे CMक एक्चुअली आमकां खरोखरच येवपाक मेळनासलेलें, पण आमी ताका रिक्वेस्ट केलो सगळ्यांनी आनी खरोखरच तेजे धन्यवाद म्हणटा. इतलो शेड्यूल टायम तेजे कडेन नासलेलो तरी सुद्दां तेणी टायम आमकां दिलो, तेज्या बद्दल खरोखरच हांव अभिनंदन करता. होच जर प्रोग्राम आमचो सकाळी जर जाल्लो जो फावंडेशनाचो BJPचो, जाल्यार CM कंप्लीट फ्लोट पळोवपाक हांगा आसपाचो. खरोखरच जे 6 पार्टिसिपंट्स म्हणजे 6 फ्लोट पळय दाखयला तेजें अभिनंदन करता आनी सगळ्यांक कॉंग्रेच्युलेट म्हणटा. कारण आमकां हर तरफ से म्हणजे डिफरंट कितें पळोवपाक आमचे गोंयचें आनी दिवारची आमची बोंदेरां हे आख्खे गोंयाकूच न्हू, आमचे लंडनकार भाव म्हण बाकीचे सगळे म्हण सगळे जाण पळयता. आनी इवन ते आतां लायव्ह आसतना सुद्दां आमी हांगा आसा खरें, पूण रोखडेंच म्हाका थंयसरल्यान खंयचे तरी क्लिप धाडटा की तूं ह्या बोंदेरांक असो उलयला म्हणून. खरोखरच सगळ्यांचें हांव अभिनंदन करता. आमी एकूच ठाम धरलेलें आसा, आमची धाकटी बोंदेरां गेल्ले शेनवाराक जाल्लीं आनी आयज व्हडलीं बोंदेरां. आमी बोनेरांक लागून तुमकां खबर आहा आमचे दिवाळेचे बोनेरां कितले फेमस. आमचे हे टिकोवन दवरपाक इवन आमी एसेंब्लीन सुद्दां आमी डिमांड केल्लो आसा. आमचो आयज जर पळयत आमचो सावियो एडवोकेट बाब हो कितले मोठ्या प्रमाणान काम करता, कितली इनिशिएटीव घेता आनी जे पार्टिसिपंट्स केल्या लास्ट म्हाका दिसता 3 म्हयने हेजी तयारी तेंची चालू आसा आनी कंटिन्युअसली ते काम करता. आमकां आयज मातशे पावसान मातशे त्रास केले बट जितलो पावस सुद्दां आसून तुमी ना जाग्या वयले हालता सुद्दां हो तुमी आख्खो म्हणजे जे आपलेपण कितें आसा ते सगळे बोनेरांक लागून आमचे दिवाडकार भाव भयण तशेंच आमचे गोंयभरच्यान येयल्ले बाकीचे आमचे आख्या इंडियेचे म्हण भायले फॉरेनर आसा, बाकीचे टुरिस्ट आसा. खरोखरच तुमचे काळजांतल्यान अभिनंदन करता कारण ही तुमचे शिवाय आमची बोनेरां म्हणजे कमी पडपाची. तुमी जितलो पळय सपोर्ट केला तुमकां लागून ही बोनेरां कारण हजारांनी लोक आमी आतां पळयले आमी सदांच उलयता. त्याच बरोबर हांव आमच्या हेका बोनेराच्या टिमीक आमचो पियेदाद यूथ असोसिएशनाक हांव म्हाजें प्रॉमीस करता एवरी टायम जी आमची पळय बोनेरां आसा ही मोठ्या धमाकान जावपाक जाय. आमी पयलींचे विसरया पयलीं तशें घडनासलेले कोण आवाज उखलनासलो पूण तुमकां प्रॉमीस करता एवरी इयर ही एक मोठो आमचो इव्हेंट एक बरो आमचो दिवाडकार भाव भयणाचो हो जो आमी साजरा करता आतां फुडले वर्सा हेज्या पेक्षा आनी मोठो आमी धमाकान साजरा करपाक जाय. तेका लागून आमचो सरकार हांव एक आमदार ह्या नात्यान मुख्यमंत्री आमचो प्रमोद सावंत बाकीचे आमचे मंत्री रोहन खंवटे म्हण बाकीचो गोविंद गावडे म्हण कोणीय आसूं आमकां सातत्यान आमचे बरोबर आसा आमकां सपोर्ट करीत आसा. तुमकां जो पर्यंत हांव आसा तुमकां कितेंच कमी पडपाक दिवचो ना. तुमी अशी तुमची जी परंपरा आसा ही मोठ्या धमाकान तुमी चालू दवरची. तरी सुद्दां तुमकां सगळ्यांक परत एकदां हांव काळजांतल्यान देव बरें करूं म्हणटा कारण म्हाका हांगा आपयलो आनी तुमी ह्या बोनेरांक चान 4 दाखयली. परत एकदां तुमकां थँक्यू म्हणटा. परत एकदां मातशें मोठ्यान जावनी विवा बोनेरा विवा बोनेरा. थँक्यू देव बरें करूं.
Thank you, Mr. Valdesai. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we're going to move forward to felicitating 4 students because Bondera is not just about the monsoon festival celebrations. It's also about promoting youth and pushing them forward to keep doing things bigger and better. And we want to present 4 students with certificates of excellence for securing top honors in the SSC exam for 2023-2024. We want to start with Our Lady of Divar High School, and in second place we want to give a certificate of excellence to Miss Marel Winsilla Menezes. Let's give her a round of applause, please. In first place from Our Lady of Divar High School, our next certificate of excellence goes to Master Raj Ajit Fatte. A round of applause. Keep in mind they've secured top honor at the SSC exam this year. Moving on to certificates of excellence for students of St. Aloysius High School. In second place, Master Lagnesh Rohidas Priolkar. A round of applause. And in first place from St. Aloysius High School, Miss Sachi Jitendra Shet Narverkar. We're now moving on to giving out the prizes for the fancy dress competition. And we're going to start with the fancy dress competition for the junior category. In second place, it is Elijah Pereira. He is Goa's gladiator, and here he comes. Let's make some noise, everybody. So excited. One more time, a round of applause for this cutie pie. Thank you, Elijah. fancy dress competition in first place for the junior category. Make some noise for Angel D'Souza. Come on up, Angel. Well, I don't think Angel's anywhere near the stage, but as soon as she comes up, we'll give her a prize. We're going to move on to second place for the fancy dress competition in the senior category. In second place, it is Big John. Make some noise for Big John. And we're also going to announce the fancy dress competition winner in the senior category. In first place, Propercia Fernandez. Give her a round of applause. Okay, there's a lot of crowd and rain to get through, so while we wait for them to make their way to the stage, we're going to move on to releasing our souvenir for this year to celebrate and commemorate our 40 years of Bondera. We're going to ask all of our guests on stage to please open and unveil our souvenir for Bondera 2024, celebrating 40 years of this iconic, unique festival. All right, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Can we have a round of applause for our beautiful souvenir celebrating 40 years of Bondera here today at Bondera 2024. Such a proud moment for all of us, Divar cars, and of course for PYA as well. With that, I'm going to call upon our General Secretary, Mr. Sanjay Naik, to please give us the vote of thanks.
Hello. The Piedad Youth Association would like to thank our sponsors for their valuable support in making Bondera a huge success. We are grateful to the government of Goa for extending their support to us, and we especially thank our chief guest for Bondera 2024, Honorable Chief Minister of Goa, Shri Pramod Sawant. Guest of honors, Tourism Minister Shri Rohan Khaunte, Art and Culture Minister Shri Govind Gowde, Kumbhazuwa MLA Shri Rajesh Fardesai, GTDC Managing Director Sunil Archipaka, who all has been working towards preserving Goa's rich culture and heritage. A special thank you to our sponsors, Kingfisher, Vivek Chatti and team, Coca-Cola, Wayanar, Daigo and McDonald's, Akshay and team, Rajdeep Builders, Ashirwad Enterprises, Abyss Production, Alisha Enterprises, Ashish Lights and Sound, Mercury Devaya Hotel, After Dark Designs, O Heraldo, Arif Print Work, Joe's Tent, Asterio DeCosta, Cam Clinic, Estac. Special thanks to Carl Costa and Ernest Dyers for their support to our association. Thanks to Ashirwad Enterprises, Beato Di Mello, our live streaming partner. Our festival has been able to reach thousands of people across the Goa, India and the world. We thank the Goa Police, Traffic Cell, River Navigation Department, Gozdin Naveri Village Panchayat, Parish Priest and Assistant Parish Priest of Divar. A big thank you to the people of our beautiful island, to the wards and all the participants for making Bondera 2024 a super successful festival. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Sanjay Naik. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take one more photo with all of our guests on stage and thank them very much for being here.